And welcome everybody to Dan-A-Plooza. My guest at this time is a fabulous duo, Bobby and Dawn Gramling. Please make sure to
Hello.
check out their Facebook group at Southern Western Autographs. And if you're like me, you will be also making your way to the Gathering 4 convention if you're interested in doing your pre-orders, which is now available on the Eventbrite website, the link that is scrolling at the bottom of this page right now. You can go ahead and do your pre-orders, and you can meet in person, and you're still taking mail-ins. For AEW superstar Layla Gray, who will be there
Mhm.
on the 4th of August, or on Saturday when you meet Lisa Marie Varon, aka Victoria, aka Tara from TNA. So go ahead and get your orders in now. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
that's
Well,
that's my
thank you.
plug
Thank you for
segment. That's
having
my
us.
whole.
I appreciate that.
Thank you,
You're
sir.
welcome. You're
Yes, sir.
welcome. That's yeah. That's my whole plug in pre promo fire up segment. That's the whole character in itself.
Well,
Um,
we're really
so
excited.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's going to be a great time. For those watching, last year they were both at the convention, The Gathering, which is August 3rd all the way to August 6th. It's
Mhm.
Thursday through Sunday. And last year, you were there and you had Randy
Very
Hogan
horror.
and Barry Horowitz.
Yep. Yep. And they are quite a pair.
Uh, I know. I remember meeting them both. Um, so, how did you go about acquiring Randy and Barry last year?
We booked Barry a few times. We known Barry for a while.
Hmm.
We enjoy
Okay.
Barry very much.
Yeah.
Barry's pretty much a good friend.
Yeah. We've met Barry through a mutual acquaintance and uh, Richie Sorrentino with GTG. Um,
Okay.
So we actually went to WrestleCade a few years ago, and he had Barry out there, and so we kind of helped him out with that, and kind of made that connection through them. Randy Hogan, uh, we did a virtual
Yeah,
with
we did a
him
virtual with him
during the
before.
pandemic,
Yes.
so we already had reached
Okay.
out to him previously and met him.
There you go. And I'm assuming. I mean, it went well for me, but did it go as well for you? Did you get a lot of
Yeah,
good
we well. It was our
responses?
first
And
time. It was our first time at the gathering. We
Hmm.
wanted to actually see as vendors. It was our first time at the gathering, so we wanted to actually see how it would go.
Mhm.
We try to we try to glide in. We don't want to commit heavy to something because I have. Be honest with you, in this business, you'll lose money.
Hmm.
There's money to be
Oh
lost,
yeah,
not just money won. Everybody thinks you're just gonna make bank every time you bring somebody in, or
Yeah.
or you make thousands of dollars. You don't do that. That happens, but it doesn't happen for the majority of people.
yeah.
80% is not making that type of money. You might
No.
have a top 20% that does that kind of money, but it's not. This business is a cutthroat business too. So
But you have to be a fan.
yeah,
And that's
Yeah.
partly why you're doing it is because, yeah, you are wanting to make money, but at the same time, you're also getting to meet people and you're getting to hang out with people that you've watched on TV. How cool is that? Sorry, that's our puppy.
nobody has gotten into the promotion business by not being a fan at some
Hmm.
point. So, and we're always big fans of all wrestlers, of all of not just wrestlers, other stars and things. So, and we've done WrestleCade,
WrestleCon.
WrestleCon.
We were in Dallas last year.
Yes, we were in Dallas
Yeah.
year before last.
Okay.
Yes, those
Very
are
cool.
fun. But the gathering's kind of a different convention.
Yeah.
We like T Mart. We all like everybody should
That's like my
like T
puppy.
Mart. If you haven't visited T Mart's site, do visit T Mart and check out what T Mart's doing. T Mart's always a nice guy. Marty's such a
Oh yeah.
nice guy, and he always provides a. He has a great convention in Charlotte.
Hmm.
Charlotte's a couple
Oh
hours,
yeah.
and it's something completely different than other conventions. There's other things going on at that time, not just wrestling at night. Say there's karaoke after the wrestling. Did
Yes.
you have any of the go in any of the karaoke, Dan, last year?
I did because I did the costume
I was
contest.
about to say, you
I
won
was
the costume
IRS.
contest, didn't you?
Yeah, I was Erwin R. Shyster, but everyone thought I was Bob Backlund with hair. Which I should have just played that because that would have been hilarious. That's what Bill. That's what Bill Apter said, and I thought that was funny to come from Bill Apter. Uh,
But it is like the costume contest. Not many's doing that. The
Mhm.
wrestling costume contest, the dinners beforehand, the barbecue, the sit and meet and greet,
The Q and
the Q
A's.
and A's. They are
oh
Q and A's at
yes,
other conventions,
Yeah.
but these are very. I think they're very unique Q and A's, and you get to and everything's in that one hotel, so you're
Yeah.
actually in that hotel.
Whereas, like, if you go to WrestleMania, it's like spread out all over the city, and you're going to miss so much because you're trying to hit all these different things. But at the gathering, the way they have it set up, you're not going to miss anything. If you want to do something, you'll be able to do everything.
yeah. It sounds like WrestleMania. You need your own assigned tour guide to
I
show
know.
you everything and drive you in a
I
cart.
believe that. I believe that we might. You might have started a business for us right
Yeah,
there.
there you go.
Exactly, exactly. It's gonna be like WrestleMania Uber or something, Uber Mania or something, and
Right.
they're just
Ubermania
driving.
trademarked.
Yeah. Exactly. Um, and that was for me, it's like I always wanted to go to like a big wrestling show, but like it's like hard where I live because it's like they don't really have that, and like for here, there's still some indie wrestling, but there's just not like a lot of big conventions. They're starting conventions, but they just don't have them like set up yet. Like
Yeah,
it's just taken a while. So I kind of like it because it's like I get to like leave and like leave all my responsibilities and like just go down and like and travel and hang out with cool people like Van and Frankie and all my other friends down there. So um I think it's a lot of fun. And then there's also places to go outside. Like I went to the ice cream parlor last year. It's like the 90s ice cream parlor that's
yeah.
outside. So yeah, I got a kick out of that. Um, so, uh, what made you decide on the talents this year for Layla
The talent
Gray
is here,
and Victoria?
Layla. We've done. We've
We did a
actually we
virtual
did a
with her.
virtual with Layla before, and we're
Okay.
actually we've spoken with her several times. I just haven't had a chance to have her booked. So this was an
Hmm.
opportunity to actually book Layla. And the
Yeah.
same thing with Miss Victoria. We haven't done a virtual with her, but I've been in contact with her a few times,
Hmm.
and this was a chance to actually book her in and see.
Yeah, this
Because
was a bucket list for us. We had
yeah,
already been planning
yeah,
to try to book
Yeah.
her at some point in time.
because Miss Victoria is a long flight. She lives in San Diego, so
Hmm.
so
Yes.
you have to make
I
the right choice, the right convention to bring her in. So, and this
I
is
just
the
wanted to.
first time for her, and
Yeah.
that was a big deal. It's
Yeah,
the first time
Oh
she's
yeah.
been to the gathering. I think it's the
Oh
first time
yes.
Layla's been to the gathering.
I think so.
Very true. Um, I just wanted to see if Van had a hand in Layla Gray since he's such a big fan. Just wanted to knock him for it.
No, he didn't help set it up, but he's more than welcome to promote all he wants to.
Yeah. I didn't know if he called in. He's like, Bobby, I need you to do this.
Yeah, I know,
Well,
right?
and she is so nice. I mean, we like so we did the
Yeah,
virtual with her,
I
and
heard.
then it's been probably about a year ago that we did the virtual, and then we saw her in November at WrestleCade. We didn't bring her in, but ran into her, And she remembered us, and she stopped and hugged our necks, and just super sweet girl, really is, and a big talent. She's going to be huge.
We tend to do a lot of talent before they get large and go, and we do a lot of independent ladies and independent wrestlers. Like we're actually doing a virtual Sunday with Miss Savannah Evans too
Hmm.
at the gathering. So and
Yep.
we've dealt with her for a while. She wrestles locally, but
Yeah, we've
she's an
seen her.
Impact star now, and she's an up and
Oh
comer.
yeah.
So we're huge
Yeah.
fans of Savannah.
Yeah, we saw her wrestle before we ever even got into this, whole thing.
So
Yeah. The first time I met her was in 2015 at a all female wrestling show called Girl Fight. So it was actually the closest event that I've ever driven to. It was only like 10 minutes from where I live. Like, I will
she
be
main
there. I
event.
do not care how tired I am.
She main events a lot down here in Greenville, South
It
Carolina.
was,
That's the big city we're near. We're near Greenville.
Yeah.
So
So
oh
she
yeah,
does Turbo
yeah, pro wrestling
Pro
turbo.
oh
Wrestling. Yeah,
yes,
Yeah,
that's it.
no,
yes, Turbo. Yeah, back on the card, they had Savannah Evans, they had Candice LeRae, they had Crazy Mary Dobson,
Oh,
who
yeah.
now is with WWE. So
oh
they
yeah,
had
you
like
would have.
everybody, Taylor Hendricks.
Yeah, Miss
So it,
Miss G's a huge fan of Mary Dobson.
Yes.
Of Crazy
oh
Mary.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, she calls her podunk.
Hold on. I first
Oh
started
man.
watching her when I got introduced to her during I believe it was the Mae Young Classic. I think it was the first year that they did it, and they did the whole bio thing for her, and she was talking about how she's just roughneck, and she hunts and she does this and she does that, and I was like, look at her, she's just so podunk. That's what we call them around here, which is not a bad thing. I'm podunk too. But ever since then, I'm like, oh, no podunk.
But we are. Everybody, I think everybody's looking forward to the gathering coming up.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. It's such a good time. It really is.
And I'm looking forward to meeting some other wrestlers there while we're there too.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh
there's
yeah.
some Manos is bringing in DDP.
That's gonna be
Yep.
fun.
Yeah,
Yep.
meeting DDP. I need to meet him. I got to get some of my
We got
personal
stuff.
collection.
We got
Oh
stuff we
yeah.
need signed.
Yeah.
Stuff that's on the wall.
Oh wow.
And
Yeah,
Brandy
I'm
Lauren
looking.
should be fun.
Oh yes.
You got somebody you're looking forward to, Dan?
Yeah, quite a few. I'm looking forward to DDP. That's always one of my favorites. Growing up, uh, I'm looking forward to Debbie Combs. Um, I'm looking forward to Victoria, and I'm looking forward to my photo op with the Nasty Boys, and just and then they have the Skinner photo op, so I'm looking forward to that too.
I may actually do a photo up with the Nasty Boys.
I know.
Exactly. No pity city.
Yeah, no Kitty City, no Kitty City. Kurt Angle, Kurt Angle.
Yeah, he's
Now,
gonna
how
be
can
there.
that's a big thing about the gathering right there. How can you not do that super ticket? What is it, like 250? And you're getting
Yeah.
Kurt Angle's autograph, and
Oh
you're
yeah.
getting what, 20 people. Who is offering that? You're getting 20 people's autograph, and you get two autographs each, I believe.
Yep.
Not
I
many
will.
places are offering that.
Oh yeah. I'm leaving Saturday afternoon, so I'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
You'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're leaving Wednesday night.
Yeah,
We'll be there Wednesday night.
we want to go ahead and be there. That way we can
Okay.
get everything set up
So we
for
won't. We'll be there Thursday, but we won't have any. Layla won't fly in till early Friday
Friday
morning.
morning. Yeah.
She's actually coming in and going out because she's a short flight. So
Hmm.
That's the way she wanted to book. She says, "Can I just come in and go out?" So she's not even staying in the hotel or anything.
Mhm.
But Miss Victoria is. Miss Lisa is.
Yeah.
Yes. Miss Lisa will be in Friday night. So we'll have she'll be
Okay.
there Friday, and we'll have her Saturday. She'll be there all day Saturday, and then she'll be leaving on Sunday. And like I said, then we'll do the
Okay.
Miss Savannah Evans deal.
Oh, all right. There you go.
So, and we
Well,
were we
we all
our
know.
plans was to have other ones. So
Yeah. Not
Okay.
everything works out though. So sometimes things fall through last minute. We had a few things in the works and was hoping everything would work out, but it didn't. And that happens. But I'm happy with what we have. Like I said, we've dealt with Layla before. She's wonderful, super sweet, and really looking forward to getting to
Oh
hang
yeah.
out with Victoria, Tara, Lisa. What'd you
but
say?
but we do have a thing we're doing in Ellerby the weekend right after the gathering. We have Barry Horowitz
Oh yeah.
again, and we have
Tugboat.
Tugboat in Ellerby. It's a
Mhm.
celebration of Andre. They're gonna be doing
Oh, awesome.
a stage thing, and they're gonna be telling. There's gonna be several wrestlers there. Million Dollar Man. Uh, I know. I don't know who else gonna be there. There's a ton of wrestlers there, but
Mhm.
they're gonna be doing a tribute to Andre. That's where Andre's house is in Ellerby. It's about an hour and a half from Charlotte, and they're gonna tell stories about Andre back in the day and stories when they were in the ring and stories. So it's going to be a quite a neat day. It's actually they're going to doing a festival in the town. It's not just a convention.
Oh wow, that's very cool. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy that.
Yeah,
um,
We're looking
I
forward
I
to it.
do. One of my favorites is when Hogan talks about Andre and how Macho Man used to get under his skin. You know,
yeah,
I don't know if you've seen like Dark Side of the Ring,
yeah.
where Randy comes in and he's like, "Hey, brother, what are we gonna do tonight?" And because he's got all the baby oil, and Andre's like, "Get
Mhm.
out, no baby oil," and he just chops him in the ring, and Randy about keels over.
Brother.
Exactly. And I saw Jake Roberts do his stand up, and he talks about how Randy did not want the snake to bite him because he thought it was poisonous. Because Ted DiBiase told him that the snake might not be fixed, which sent Randy to more paranoia.
Right.
See,
And
I love that. That's one part of this whole thing that I do enjoy is just being able to sit around and talk to everybody and listen to all the different stories. Like it's so much
yeah,
fun.
if you ever get a chance to talk to Duggan, Duggan's got a story too for Macho Man about when they were in McDonald's and and Randy's ordering. He's like, "I'll have a burger, a fry, and a shake," and they're just like, "Randy, we're in McDonald's. Come down." He goes, "I'm down, Duggan. I'm down with the fries." And so it's so funny. I love those stories. Again, but so, do you want to show any of the photos that people can order, or
They can come to the site. Southern Wrestling
okay,
Autograph. I have them. I have them posted there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have them posted
okay,
there. We want to get a fan? Show it. I can do that.
Yeah,
Give me.
you can do that.
She'll sit here and entertain you while I grab some.
yeah.
No pressure. But yeah.
That-
Layla Gray, her new thing, the number one baddie. Um, we bought these fans. So
oh,
she's got a
money,
whole
money.
set of, yeah, the money fans. So going to be one of the things that we offer.
This is the first time I believe we're showing it.
Yeah.
So he gets to be the first to show that.
Yep. So, see,
There
little
you
money
go,
fan.
money
She'll
fans.
sign it, and we also have pictures that go along with it too.
Okay.
But
Put one
I just
down for Van.
like that.
For the number one baddie.
Exactly. He's got some great pictures that go along with that too.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's
It's
hilarious.
very neat.
hmm I told Bobby, I said I'm gonna keep one. That's the other good thing about this business is, you can also get to
Keep
keep
it.
stuff.
Yeah,
You get to keep stuff. So every time we
exactly.
get new stuff in, new inventory in, anytime we get autographs or whatever, he's like, take a look at it, tell me if you want it or not. And there's
Yes, I
sometimes he'll
do.
try to sneak something in, and I'm like, no, that's
Right.
mine.
If you don't see the whole
Yeah, I gotta,
Sasha Banks,
yeah,
Okay.
Sasha and Bianca and
Bianca
Mick
wall.
Foley. But on the wall you
Okay.
can't see, that's Bobby's wall. That's his Halloween Havoc wall.
um, I
Yeah, I
think
grew
one
up
of
a
my
huge.
okay.
Sorry, Dan.
What did you? Oh, I was gonna say probably one of my favorites things that I have signed is my Roman Reigns figure. Um, when I met Roman Reigns before he became like as big as he is
Yeah.
now,
Right.
Was he
and
in the Shield at that time, or?
yeah, he had just finished the Shield and doing the solo, and I met him at World of Wheels in Pittsburgh. In, like February, it was like really cold, and
Oh
like
wow!
um, there was probably like over 500, 600 people there to meet him for the 4 or 5 hours he was there.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
And I'll never forget the one girl who was obsessed with him because she had an action figure braided in her hair of Roman Reigns. So,
That is dedication.
and it fell out at some point.
Oh wow!
That's wild.
Because it fell like right in front of him as she went to go talk to him. Put it back in her hair, and I go, man, that's gonna look weird if someone police pull you over. It's my accomplice.
That's not suspicious at all.
Yeah.
Not
Big
at
dog tells
all.
me what to do.
Like Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Professor Quill.
Oh no, it was crazy. It was, and it was like fist bump and all that, and I'm like standing behind them, like looking at it.
Is it like that picture though, where everywhere you look, he's watching you?
Exact. Well, luckily, like I had like my mini DVD player, but I was still like this, and I was just like, oh well.
Like,
Wow.
But
like the R. Kelly
yeah,
song.
he's
You
he's a
look at
nice
me,
guy.
and
I
I
made him
look
do
at
the shield
you.
bump with me.
Wow.
So,
So is that your most prized
but
possession as far
it,
as wrestling goes?
it's that and yeah, that and the Scream mask. I have like 6 people who have signed my Scream mask. So
Ooh, who all signed it?
Scream's one of my favorite horror movies. So, uh, but yeah, I need like Nev Campbell to sign it, and I need like Matthew Lillard to sign it. But
I need
other
Nev
than
Campbell
that,
to sign anything.
what's that?
I said I need Nev Campbell to sign anything.
Oh my goodness. I what was it? Who is it? Oh, Randy, Jamie Kennedy. He's sounding the mouth of the Scream mask, and Billy was like, he's like, that's where I want to sign. I go, do you want to go talk to Jamie about it? And like, we'll just recreate the movie. Like, that's where he's supposed to sign. We'll be Ghostface buddies. But you were saying, Bobby, before I had
Oh,
cut you off.
you're fine. You're fine. I was just discussing how I grew up. I was a bigger WCW NWA fan than I was ever a
Oh wow.
WWF fan. I grew up in the South. We got them when I was younger in the '80s. We had every Monday we had wrestling in Greenville. Every
Mhm.
Monday night it was NWA wrestling.
It was
So in
the
'86 Crockett was here. the 86, 87, 88, Crockett would be visiting Greenville, South Carolina every Monday. We were at Ric Flair. We would we would have Dusty Rhodes at the stadium. That's how I actually got into wrestling. My grandfather. So,
Wow.
and then when I married Miss Dawn, we started dating, we got into wrestling and we was watching WCW, Goldberg,
Well,
things like
no,
that.
he was watching wrestling. I did not watch wrestling. I watched
Watching Desperate
wrestling.
Housewives.
Yeah, I watched wrestling growing up. Like I remember Sting. I remember Flying Brian. He was my favorite. And then you get older, just kind of fell out of it. And then met him, and he watched it, and I remember thinking like, oh, God, he's a wrestling fan. But it was a deeper love.
We're used to that. We have a support
But
group.
then it was like I started getting into it, and it was during the Attitude Era, so it was a lot of fun back then. It was a lot of fun, and some of the stuff that was happening on TV, you were just like, I can't believe they're showing this. So we were into it for a while, and then I kind of stopped watching it for a few years. Like we would watch it together, but I would just kind of do my own thing, and he'd always watch it every single week. And I kind of got back into it whenever the whole,
NWO.
yeah, NWO and all that. And then I found Miss Sasha Banks. Because I kind of
I
got to the
saw the
point.
light and it was money.
Right.
Exactly. But yeah, I kind of got tired of some of the female wrestlers, and I was just like, Lita and Trish was like the epitome of a girl wrestler, like a female wrestler. I thought that they were wonderful, and it was just kind of hard to top that. And then whenever Charlotte and Sasha and Bailey and Becky and Paige and all of them were down in NXT, Bobby's like, you really should watch this. He's like, I think you get into this. I think you'd like these girls. He's like, because they kind of do what you like. And I was like, nah. Then finally I started watching it, and I was like, who's the girl with the pink hair? I like her. And I just kind of fell into it all over again. So
There you go. For me, growing up, it was with my buddies in the cul-de-sac. We used to watch wrestling, and we used to play the Sega Genesis Royal Rumble game. And I used to be Yokozuna and flatten them and try to throw them out of the ring and everything. And so we had done that, but I was always Yokozuna, Bret Hart, Owen Hart. Those were some of my favorites. The Undertaker. And then when I moved here to West Virginia, I had friends that were all in the band, and I just hung out because I couldn't play instrument. But we would all talk about wrestling, and they would watch WCW. So I started watching WCW, WWF, and the people I gravitated towards was The Rock, Booker T, Diamond Dallas Page, Stone Cold, Mankind, Kane, and then the Hardy Boys, Edge. Edge is one of my favorites. I'm a big Edge head, even though that's Matt Cardona's gimmick. But it was such a great time to be such a wrestling fan, and like I still enjoy it now. Finn Balor, I've enjoyed meeting Finn Balor. I really hope that they do good stuff with him because I feel like they drop the ball with him and then they run and drop. So
yeah,
he's such a nice guy. I met him at Wizard World. He's got such that accent, that Irish accent.
oh yeah, Finn Balor.
Yeah. I really milked my meet and greet time with him. I went really slow on purpose so I could get an extra 30, 40 seconds at Wizard World. Because, they'll be like, next, take your picture. And I'm just like going in for the slowest handshake of all time. Yes. Yeah. Then I'm like holding, then I'm like commenting, then I'm looking at this, then I drop my bag, so I'm just trying to milk all the time in the world. They're like looking at me like it's premeditated. So, any last words as we wrap it up on Dan-A-Plooza?
Yeah, come to the gathering. Check out Victoria. Check out check out Layla Gray. Layla's on Friday. Victoria Terra is on Saturday. They'll be there all day signing, and then like I said, Sunday we'll be doing a virtual off the
Oh
page, the
yeah.
Southern Rest Autographs page. It will have Miss Savannah Evans, and as always, check out the page too. We do auctions daily, so you can
Yeah.
always get things. And me and Miss G, we do occasionally do giveaways. You liable to win something over there. So
Yes, you can.
and and
You can
always
win.
check
I
out.
won last year.
Yeah, always check out. We got photos on there. You can always check out anything. We're open
Auctions,
for
clam
Oh
messages.
yeah.
sale.
You can message me on Facebook wherever you need to. There's a page and a group, so check it out.
Hmm.
And thank you, Dan, for the
Definitely.
time.
Yeah. Thank you so
Yep.
much.
And thank you for watching Dan-A-Plooza. Everyone stay tuned. My next guest will be published pinup model April Arsenic. Keep watching
Oh.
Dan-A-Plooza and have a good night. And